Hey kids, it's Ashley here of The Drama. We're at Amoeba Records in Hollywood, California, here to check out our favorite albums of rock and roll, celebrate Record Store Day. Let's see what we find.
Hey, what's up? This is Eric from The Drama. We're here in Hollywood at Amoeba Records. Record Store Day is this week, and we're pretty excited, so we're showing you some of our favorite records here. This is Best Coast. This record has a lot of happy-go-lucky vibe to it, a lot of songs about California love. Before I moved to California, I listened to this record a lot. My favorite tracks on the record are The Only Place. There's a song called Up All Night, and there's another track on here, a slow one called No One Like You. I play it for all the boys, and it all brings a tear to their eye. So here's my next record. This is by a band called Crosses. This record's on Sumerian Records. But I just started listening to the record, and the singer is actually Chino from the Deftones. This is his new project. It's a lot of electronic, great vocals. My favorite tracks on the record are Bitches Brew, and the opening track, This Is a Trick. I just fell in love with the album immediately when I first heard it.
Hey, I'm Johnny from The Drama. We're here at Amoeba Records in Hollywood. Mind Control by Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. Out of England. It was a great find. I had stumbled on them on Facebook and it blew my mind. Vocals with beautiful Beatle harmonies with Black Sabbath riffs. It was something very fresh but very new, and I loved it. Seeing how it's the week of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, let's talk about the album, the record that started off, Kiss Alive. All those guys at their best when it was still for all the fans, and just the magic they created when all those four guys were together. Pyrotechnics, the explosions, the blistering solos. It was rock and roll fun.
Hey, this is Conrado Piscinato from The Drama, and I picked two records, and my first pick's this guy over here, The Book of Taliesin, which is like Deep Purple's second record. It's pretty awesome. It was released in 1968. It's a really good record, especially like the organ work by John Lord and the guitar. It's really amazing, really influenced me a lot in the way I play. I think sometimes that's why I try to sound like a synthesizer when I play guitar. And this guy here, Jeff Buckley Grace, which is probably my favorite 90s record, one of them. Other than great songs and great singing, great guitar playing, great everything, the sound of the record is actually really good. It was recorded and produced by Andy Wallace, which actually mixed Sepultura Roots and a bunch of other records that I really like. First Rage Against the Machine record, and he actually mixed Nevermind too, so it's actually a pretty good record.
They repressed this record too, Pantera 101 Proof Live. Beauty Paul is one of my favorite drummers. Fucking sounds like $1 million though. Super killer. I haven't seen this before. One of my favorite bands ever. I mean, Automatic is my favorite record. A lot of people hate that record, but it's fucking cliche music, whatever.
Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, because there's a picture of devils tormenting Ozzy, I imagine, on one side, and then on the other side it shows a normal family on the back. I think it's very evil and foreboding. And then you can't do without Queen, Sheer Heart Attack. This album is chocked full of rock and roll, and the guys are all sweaty like they just played it all too, so it's pretty intense, pretty hardcore record. Nirvana Nevermind, it's got some pretty heavy drumming and riffs on that album as well. Go buy them. Go buy our album too, because if you want to hear these three albums mixed together, that's our album. Thanks for your time. Merry Christmas.